Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Camps Talks Rugby. Diving straight into it, Australia, New Zealand this weekend, and I'm super excited for this game. I mean, really, Argentina and South Africa, it's got me excited, but this Bledisloe test, it's really got the making to be a fantastic, fantastic game. And the reason why I say that is because the All Blacks are up against the wall. They're in the corner and they're getting boxed away right now. And 3 weeks ago, the All Blacks, everything was going good. They beat South Africa in Eden Park, and everything was okay. Everyone started thinking that Argentina's loss, the All Blacks lost to Argentina was a once-off, and everything's okay. All right, but it doesn't seem that way because South Africa put a historic win over the All Blacks and Wellington at the Cape Town, and now the All Blacks go up against the Wallabies, and this Wallabies team is feisty. They play for 80 minutes. They've always been slow to start, but they're really strong finishers, which means that they will play for 80 minutes. And naturally, the All Blacks have struggled over 80 minutes. They've been good for 60 minutes, but they haven't been good for 80 minutes in the last games that they've been playing against Argentina, against South Africa, and showed some signs of it as well against France. So this has got the making to be a really, really good test. Really good test. So I'm going to bring the lineup up. All right, over here on the screen, so you can see it there. We're going to start off with Australia, 1 to 23. Let's go. So in the front row, we've got James Slipper, Billy Pollard, and Taniela Tupou. Really solid starting three. It's nice to see Tupou back, in all honesty. I mean, I really enjoy watching Tupou play. I've been waiting for him to get back into his form and really step up. He's a good player, and we know what he can do when he's on that form. Nick Frost and Salakai Lotto in the two lock pairings. Number 6, 7, and 8, we've got Tom Hooper, Fraser McWright, and Harry Wilson. Number 9 and 10, this gets me super excited. Tate McDermott and James O'Connor. Tate is really going to give it, he really wants to step up this game because Nick White has been insane. In South Africa, he's been playing very, very well those two tests in South Africa. Nick White really stepped up to the table. And look, now it's Tate's chance. It's Tate's opportunity. I like Tate a lot. It's a very fast scrum off. He attacks the fringe of the ruck, so you can never be sleeping if you're the closest defender to the ruck against Tate McDermott. So we're really excited for this one. James O'Connor, such a solid player. I mean, if his kicking hasn't been too great over the last few games for Poles, but in terms of his actual gameplay, he plays very attacking footy. And I mean, with the backline that Australia has, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. So. And it's going to be asking a lot of questions of the defense of New Zealand. All right. The back three, we've got Corey Toole, Harry Potter. Yes, Harry Potter. And Max Jorgensen. All right. So it's a really cool back three with Toole, Potter, and Jorgensen. Interesting decision putting Max at 15. I know he can play at 15, but obviously, I've always liked Max on the wing. I think he's just filling in the potential missing shoes there of Wright. So obviously without Wright, makes sense, but Max Jorgensen at 15. It's going to be a test of confidence going up against the All Blacks at 15 for Max, but no doubt that he can smash it. Then we've got at 12, we've got Len Kitao, 13, Joseph Swahili. Swahili, I don't know, I always get his name wrong when I pronounce it. So Swahili, yeah. He's such a good player. Like, I love it. I think one of the best decisions that Aussie Rugby has made by getting Joseph involved with the Aussies and getting involved with the Wallabies again, from obviously Rugby League. I think he's a super good player, and seeing him pair up with Lenny Kitao is going to be really solid for Australia because Lenny Kitao is a solid ball carrier, gets the ball up, hits it up really hard, and then you've got Swahili and Potter and Toole and Jorgensen, all dangerous players, and then you've got James and Tate just to basically, Connor, to basically pull the strings in the back line and just control them. So look, I think if the Australian forwards can put up a big performance, I mean, it'll just pave the way for the Wallabies to do it. And like I said, the Wallabies are an 80-minute team right now. New Zealand have been playing for 60 minutes. Australia have been terrible starters, but fantastic finishers. Where New Zealand, it's been the other way around. We've seen them play really well for 60 minutes and then mess it up in the last 30 minutes. So it'll be an interesting one. But I do see the Wallabies putting up a big fight against the All Blacks. Now, into the All Black lineup. All right, guys. So looking at the All Blacks 23 against Australia for the Bledisloe Cup. We've got number 1, Ethan de Groot, 2, Cody Taylor. I like the fact that they brought back Cody Taylor. Very important for just the whole leadership in the team that was definitely missing against South Africa 2 weeks ago. We got Tyrell Lomax, Fabian Holland, Tupuvai, Simon Parker, Artie Sovia, he'll be captaining the team. 8, Wallace Satiti. 9, Cam Roygaard. Good to have Cam back. I mean, look, Cam, talking about Cam, why not? But yeah, awesome to have Cam Roygaard back. Pairing up with Bowden Barrett. 11, 14 and 15, you've got Caleb Clark, Leroy Carter and Will Jordan. They're going again with Will Jordan at 15. I mean, this is something, I don't know, like, can't the All Blacks give someone else a shot also at 15? Like, with all due respect to Will, he's a good player, but I mean, he's kind of in that same situation where Damian Willemse was, where he's not playing his best, but he's still a good player. He just needs confidence. I mean, so look, if he can get his confidence, Will Jordan, he can be super dangerous, and we know what he can do. But I mean, it's about getting him there. It's about getting him back there, and I just don't know how that's going to happen and when that's going to happen. You know, because we didn't see it against Argentina or South Africa. So look, hopefully we can see it against Australia. Number 12, we've got Geordie Barrett, vice captaining as well, and we've got Billy Proctor. It's not a bad All Black 15. It's a solid 15. A lot of changes, which is good because I think Razor's obviously seen what Rassie did when Rassie lost to New Zealand. Wasn't scared to bring the changes, and I think Razor also showing that he's not scared as well. Let me throw some experience and youngsters in there, and let's see what that can happen. You know, on the bench, we got Tokilaho, Williams, Newell, Tui Pelotu, Peter Larkai, Cortez Ratima, Tupaya, McKenzie on the bench as well. I don't know. I would actually start McKenzie at 15 over Will Jordan and maybe have Will Jordan on the bench coming on and making a difference in the last 20 minutes. I think that's what I would actually do. I think Damian's is just a solid 15, a solid player to have on the pitch. I mean, with the danger that Australia possess in their back line, I mean, I just feel, I don't know why, but on performance and danger, I just feel that the Australian team is a little bit more dangerous than the All Blacks in the back line. I mean, All Blacks do look like they have the forward pack to annihilate Australia, but the back line of Australia is insane. Like, I just don't see it here with the All Blacks. Like, I don't know what it is, but I don't see it. Maybe you guys see it. You guys see something, but I don't know. I don't get excited about it. I mean, look, like, obviously you will get excited about players like Caleb Clark, Geordie Barrett, and maybe Leroy Carter to see what he does in his second game for the All Blacks. But I don't know. I just get more excited about the Australian backline right now, which is weird, right? But I mean, it's just like, I think the All Blacks are out to make a statement in this game, and they need to make a statement because they've got everything on the line right now. They can't lose against Australia now. They literally can't lose against Australia, and Australia's good enough to beat them. So it'll be a really, really good game, guys. I mean, look, like I said, Australia are 80-minute players right now, and New Zealand are 60-minute players. New Zealand play really well for 60 minutes and they lose it in the last 20. Australia played really shitty in the first half and then end up playing really well in the last 40. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this actually plays out between the two teams. All to play for in the Rugby Championship right now. All to play for. But a lot of questions hanging on the All Blacks' head. And I think the All Blacks, they're gonna try their best to put a statement out this weekend. And I think they got to. They've got to put a statement out this weekend against Australia. I mean, just to avoid a lot of confusion. I think any loss to Australia this weekend for the All Blacks will put them into a lot of confusion. And it'll also mean that Australia are here to play. They are here to play. So it's an opportunity for both teams to really put in a big statement. And look, let's see how it goes. But I'm super excited for this weekend, guys. Whether it's Australia and New Zealand or South Africa and Argentina, it's going to be a really, really cool weekend of footy. You've also got the URC starting as well on Friday evening with Leinster and the Stormers in Cape Town. So really, really excited to see how that goes. Otherwise, guys, God bless you. If I left anything out, let me know, and I will try and improve. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless you guys.